All right, everyone. So I've had my metal detector now for about 2.5 months, and this is my pile of clad change that does not include pennies, silver, quote unquote silver clad change. Um, and I started cleaning it off because it's a good pile. You can see it's not done. It's not very clean. I mean, it's a lot cleaner than when you pull it out of the ground, but it isn't really clean yet. But yesterday I went digging and I found something I'd never found before. I found a Susan B. Anthony. I don't know if this will focus there. A Susan B. Anthony dollar. Now, when I found it, I thought it was just a quarter. I didn't really pay close attention to it. When I got home and rinsed it off, I realized it was a Susan B. So I thought I'd make a video about. It's kind of a unique opportunity to see how clean I can get a clad coin for the purposes of actually keeping it. All these clad coins will eventually, someday, probably end up in rolls and sent to the bank. But this one I'll probably keep, and so I want to see how clean I can get it. So I thought I'd make a video about that. I've actually watched and learned a little bit about cleaning these coins, non-silver ones. And so we're going to see how shiny and new looking we can get this 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar. Alright, so let me get some stuff set up and I'll be back. Alright, so I'm back. And here's how I plan to see how clean I can get old Susan B. So I recently purchased a Chicago Electric Power Tools rock tumbler. And they should probably pay me for advertising, but I've used it before. That's what I used to start cleaning these coins, and it does a great job. So that's my tool of choice. Here are the two drums, and you can see that what I've done is I've actually already dumped pennies. So these are my nickels, dimes, and quarters, and these are the pennies. I dumped pennies in a drum with some rocks already. So I'm gonna do those at the same time that I do old Susan B. So I'll drop Susan B in there all by herself with all these stones. And to each of these drums, I will add hot water, just enough to get a little bit higher than the rocks. Alright, so now you can see both of these are submerged. And in the pennies, I'm only going to put a dash of Ajax dish soap because these are so dirty that really just tumbling them with water for the first time would be fine. The water will get saturated with dirt and it really won't. I'll have to empty it out before I really go after getting them really clean. But for Susan B, since she's in here all by herself, I'm going to not only put some soap in there with her, but since I don't have to worry about this water getting so filthy because there's not so many coins in there, I'm actually going to put some CLR in there with her. Hopefully, because she's all alone, in one process of tumbling her for a few hours, we'll see some pretty drastic improvement. Alright, so let me get the caps on these. I'll put her on there and we'll let her go for a little while and I'll check back and see how she looks. I'll also get a look at these pennies too, so we'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so I got the lids back on. It's kind of a pain, so I didn't run you through the whole process of getting these put back on, but they're on and they're ready to be thrown on the tumbler, so let's shake them up and put them on. And let's switch on this guy. Alright, so it's been 2 hours. I came over here to check on these and it looks like one of the drums is leaking. I would suspect it's probably the one that has the pennies in it. We will find out here in a second. I gotta wake this up. Let this be a lesson to everybody out there that if you put too much soap into one of the drums and then it starts bubbling up and expanding, you can push the lid open, especially if you haven't screwed it down tight enough. So I think that's what happened. Actually, it's not the penny one, it's the Susan B one, probably because the CLR reacted with the soap. Anyway, let's take it over here to this. Take it over here to the sink, and I'm pretty sure I didn't have it screwed all the way down either. Let's see what we got. See how clean Susan B came. Yeah, I could hear the pressure. Alright, so see that it did, the seal got broken. That's why a lot of it leaked out. Alright, let's see. Looks like the water is pretty dirty. Considering the only coin in here is the Susan B Anthony, that means it all came off of that. So, see if we can find it in there. I see it. Wow. There it is. Holy smoke. So I thought I was going to have to do maybe a couple of runs to get it clean, but I don't think so. I think that looks good enough. So there you go. There's the after picture, and I'll put a before and after right next to each other at the end of this video. But so warm water, some Ajax dish detergent, and splash of CLR. And I took a 1979 Susan B Anthony that looked like it had been in the ground since 1979 and turned it into this. Alright.